Welcome back to DBL. You know him from his iconic roles like Dr. Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy and Cal Jacobs in Euphoria. Now he's starring in a new action-packed movie about the exciting and dangerous world of motorcycle racing. Please welcome to the show, Eric Dane.
Yes. Hello, hello. How are you?
Eric, we're doing great. Great to meet you. Let's jump right in because in this movie, your character teaches his son how to race motorcycles. So did you ever ride before shooting this? I had an audition way back in the day and I pretended I knew how to ride a motorcycle, but I didn't get it because I didn't know how.
Was that in your special skills section right next to playing the trumpet and riding horses?
Juggling all of it.
Yeah. No, I had ridden motorcycles a lot. I owned a few, which I sold when my firstborn came into this world. But I love riding bikes. I love riding bikes and had a great time taking advantage of however much time I could sit on the bike as possible.
But, you know, in this movie and in Euphoria, and this is like a personal question to me, so I'm really curious about your answer. You play a dad that has a strained relationship with his kid, really kind of every dad's nightmare. So as a father in real life, is it hard and emotionally challenging for you to play parts like this? Because it's hard for me to like watch, if that sounds strange.
No, I get it. Yeah, no, it is tough. I mean, it's therapeutic in a way too, but it is difficult because you know, while none of these dynamics fortunately hit close to home for me, I understand where they come from and how they come about. So sometimes you take your work home with you, and sometimes, you know, once they yell cut, that's it. But you know, sometimes you take your work home with you, and it's heavy.
Yeah, man. So, well, you know, you have actually played a bunch of antagonists throughout your time. So do you go for these roles or do they find you? Because I find like they're usually the most interesting character.
You know, when I started working on Euphoria in 2020, I believe, when that first season launched, I got a lot more opportunities playing the kinds of roles that you hadn't seen me play prior to Euphoria. I just wasn't getting those roles. I think people saw me in a certain, you know, as a certain person, and that was it. And Euphoria opened up the door for, you know, some opportunity to change it up a little bit. And I have been getting some really interesting roles. Bad Boys was a blast.
Right.
One Fast Move was you know, he's not the antagonist per se, but there was a lot there as far as like him not being the most honorable of people. And it's been great, man. It's been great. I'm super blessed.
Nice. Yeah. Well, speaking of certain roles, here I come with the obligatory Grey's Anatomy question, so please bear with me. I have to know, though, what's the craziest McSteamy fan encounter that you've ever had over the years? Because fans are still very passionate when it comes to Team McDreamy or McSteamy.
Please don't mention my letters to you.
I had a weird fan encounter at the Indianapolis 500 in 2007, and this woman ran up to me and latched onto me and said, "Take a picture, take a picture." And I was like smiling with her, thinking that she had like a friend or partner or significant other ready with a camera to take a picture.
Right.
And she grabbed onto me and she was just asking for anybody to take a picture. Any random person to take a picture.
It was a general request. Yeah.
It was a general request for any stranger to take a picture, and she wasn't letting go.
And then you started yelling, "Please take a picture."
Did the picture happen, like, or is she still attached to you?
I was like looking around. I mean, I don't know if your camera can pick this up, but I'm like looking around, smiling in like different directions, thinking there's a camera somewhere for this to happen, and it never happened. And she had a very large chest. So she was kind of like, she had there was a pretty significant distance between us.
We call that God's podium.
Which only added to the comedy of the whole thing.
And
the
then
plot
you
gets
absorbed
thicker.
her, or what happened to her?
He took the picture.
Was there a picture?
Yes, she found somebody to take a picture, and I think it was somebody that may have belonged to her that finally found her because she had been animated.
Yes.
She's been animated.
All right. We got to the bottom of that one. Before we let you go, we brought up your character in Euphoria earlier, so we have to ask. HBO recently announced season 3, congratulations, would start filming in January. Are you excited to see what's next for Cal Jacobs?
I'm always excited to see what's next for Cal Jacobs. Cal gets some very interesting stuff to play, and I'm sure Sam will come up with something amazing. We shall see, but I'm super excited that the show is back. I know there's a big appetite for it out there, and the fans are very loyal. So I'm happy that we're going to be able to bring another season to everyone.
We love it, man. Congrats again. Thanks for joining us today. DBL Nation, be sure to watch One Fast Move out August 8th on Prime Video. Thanks again, Eric.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Take it easy.